Welcome back to One-on-One Sports Webcast. We're here to talk a little NBA. I'm here with David Mara and Rajan Agrawal here to play a little What Are the Chances? So let's get right into it. LeBron James played spectacular basketball, averaging over 26 points a game and leading the Heat to the best record in the game. With the way he's played this year, what are the chances that he doesn't walk away with the NBA MVP award this year?
There is a 0% chance. I'm sure you agree with me too that no one else other than LeBron James is going to win MVP. Just look at the numbers. Leads his team, best record in the NBA in points, rebounds, assists, field goal percentage. You know how he's been on these crazy stretches, shooting over 60 from the field. He's been unstoppable this year.
And it doesn't matter what Kevin Durant does. He can have as many spectacular seasons as he wants. As long as LeBron James is in the league, he's going to win it. It's because how he distributes the ball. He can get his teammates involved, and he's a lockdown defender. He can defend anyone in the league.
Really is a complete player. It's more of who's going to be the second guy, who's behind LeBron James is really the discussion, because it's a clear-cut favorite who's going to be.
I completely agree. I don't see LeBron not winning the MVP at all. I think there's a 100% chance he wins it. Moving from that to the Rookie of the Year race, we got Damian Lillard and Anthony Davis not far behind. Excuse me. Damian Lillard winning the skills competition this year. What are the chances that he does not win the Rookie of the Year award and that it's actually Anthony Davis?
I think it's 50-50. The problem with this is that Damian Lillard's numbers are clearly better. He has 19.1 points per game and 6.5 assists per game. That's because of his minutes. Second in the league in total minutes. That's ridiculous, behind Kobe Bryant. Anthony Davis' efficiency is much higher. If you look at player efficiency rating, Anthony Davis has a 21.8, and Damian Lillard has a 16.6.
Hear me out right here. Let me just read off to you the Western Conference Rookie of the Month this year. November, Damian Lillard. December, Damian Lillard. January, Damian Lillard. February, Damian Lillard. March, Damian Lillard. In April, to be determined, but I assume it's going to be Damian Lillard. He has been incredible for the Blazers this year. Many of them had the Blazers being the worst team in the Western Conference. And for quite a while, they were playoff contenders. And he's playing the point guard position. It's not easy being a rookie.
But if you look at the team results, the Trailblazers and the Hornets are both the same. They're the same as they were last year.
7 games better.
I mean, the Hornets are right there with the same record. Anthony Davis' efficiency. I mean, he's played 60 games. It's not like he's efficient in just playing 20 games. He's played a good chunk of games. So I think if you look at the efficiency, you have to go with Davis.
I'm going to have to go with David on this one. I think Damian Lillard's got it pretty much locked up at this point. Let's talk about the scoring race. We've got Carmelo Anthony, Kevin Durant, both vying for Anthony about 0.6 above Kevin Durant right now with 1 game left to play. What are the chances that he dethrones KD as a scoring champion?
I think we're both on the same page. It's pretty much a done deal. Carmelo Anthony is going to be the scoring champ. He's averaging 28.7 points per game. Durant's scoring 28.1. So I didn't do the math, but basically Durant has to score an absurd amount of points.
He has to score 86 points, and the problem is Carmelo's playing on the same night, and so he'll score some himself.
And Melo's not going to give that up. I feel like this title is a lot more important for Melo because he doesn't have a lot more going for him right now. Durant's won 3 straight scoring titles. He's focused on winning an NBA championship. For Melo to have a scoring title, it just gives him more to his resume going into the playoffs. I think it's bigger for Melo.
Carmelo's recent streak is the reason he's got this. He's playing as hot as anyone, and he definitely is deserving of that award.
Absolutely, no doubt. Carmelo's pretty much got it locked up at this point. We do remember, though, David Robinson having that 71-point game a few years back, dethroning Shaq as a scoring champion. Let's move to talk about the Miami Heat, because we clearly don't talk about them enough. What are the chances that they don't make, and I'm saying not even win, make the finals?
There's a 0% chance. As long as the big 3 are there, they're going to get to the finals. They're that good. Now, other teams can draft whoever they want. They can trade whoever they want. They're not going to take the Miami Heat out of the finals.
Okay, I do agree. The Heat are the clear-cut favorite to win the whole thing. But I got to say, I got to give the Knicks some love. I'm only giving the Heat a 10% chance of not winning the whole thing. And here's why. The Knicks have got some savvy veterans in Jason Kidd and Tyson Chandler, both who have won championships, beating the Heat when they were with the Mavericks. Not only that, they have 2 go-to scorers in J.R. Smith and Carmelo Anthony. So I feel with those pieces, along with some young talent, Amon Shepard, they can really give the Heat a run for their money. I'm still only giving the Knicks a 10% chance. But
there's just too much on Miami. I mean, you have the big 3, then you have Mario Chalmers. You've got some additions recently with Birdman. It's just too much to handle.
Yeah.
Too much.
Well, the Heat are going to be very, very difficult to beat. The Knicks, though, just did sign Quentin Richardson today for the playoffs, so that could help them. They did win the season series against the Heat, too, so they do have a shot. Let's talk about the Lakers also, because there's some question as to where they're going to fall seeding-wise in the playoffs. They may end up playing the Spurs at this point with the 7 seed, the Spurs having the 2 seed. What are the chances that a Lakers squad without Kobe can beat the Spurs in the first round?
There is a 5% chance, a 5% chance the Lakers will beat the Thunder. And the main reason why is the Lakers don't play any defense. Consider the fact that they can't guard the point guard position. That's their biggest weakness on the defensive end. And guess who they're going up against? Russell Westbrook, the most athletic point guard in the NBA.
They played the Thunder 3 times this season. They won one of those contests. Yes, they don't have Kobe Bryant now. But I think that it's the Lakers. They can compete. They have Dwight Howard. They have Pau Gasol. They have people who know how to play at a very high level. And if those players can step it up, that extra level, they can compete with anyone.
I mean, they've had an entire season, 82 games to figure it out, and they haven't. So I don't see why in this series they're just going to figure it out and beat the Thunder.
Well, we are forgetting, though, the Lakers, if they do beat the Rockets tonight, they wind up in that 7th seed, and they will play the Spurs, though. So if the Lakers do have a chance to beat the Spurs, I think. So we'll see how that works. But that's it for this block. When one-on-one returns, Brian Cross and Jared Kimball will be here with Steve to break down the Masters. Stay tuned.